I'm Brent Bailey. I'm the coordinator of the Local Reentry Council in Buncombe County. I'm also the coordinator for the Buncombe chapter of the North Carolina Second Chance Alliance. So you're trying to keep the efforts coordinated of all the agencies and organizations, faith-based, everything that's working with folks returning to Buncombe County from incarceration. The other part is direct service delivery. So folk are coming in during the intake process. They kind of share what their needs are, and then we support those needs. We provide supportive services to help them meet those needs and accomplish those goals. And most of them kind of fall into 4 buckets. So when people are telling you what they need, it's usually going to fall into housing, assistance with transportation, employment, and then kind of their educational goals. And as it relates to maybe substance use or mental health, so we don't do that here. We refer out to the agencies in the community. Yeah, the overwhelming majority of our referrals come from probation or DPS case managers. So let's say they were in prison, so they knew they were coming back to Buncombe County, so they reached out if they had needs. And then sometimes once people are released, they're going to have an appointment with that PO within 72 hours. And usually at that first appointment, if they're telling the PO some things they might need, then they can refer them to us as well. And so since we're located here, probation is a couple floors below us, so it's pretty easy handoff. Most of the time, yeah. If they're in prison and they don't have a home plan, then yes, we find out why they're still in prison. Sometimes somebody will get out, right? So they had a home plan, so they get out and they went there, and it's not working out. So then they may come in. So let's say, John Doe got out last week and he's staying with family or whatnot, and then he goes to see his PO and he's sharing with the PO, like, I might have to move. Then the PO may reach out and say, can we provide some housing assistance? Yeah. Okay. So it's case by case. It really is. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But if somebody's in prison and they're getting close to release and they don't have an address, then yeah, we find out. Okay. And sometimes DPS has a 90-day program, which is beneficial for guys and girls if they take advantage of that, because they can get 90 days, they can go to work, and they can save all their money during those 90 days. It don't cost them a thing. If you come out and go to a transition house in the community, it's going to cost you money. So you don't get that kind of 90-day head start. Okay. So let's say you were in and you had nowhere to go. Because unfortunately, some folk have no family and different things. So if you still in a homeless situation and your release date is within about 10 days, then you qualify for that program.
Okay.
It's the most challenging thing here and across the state,
right.
And it's just not many options. So let's say, if you got money and resources, it's a little different, right? Because you could potentially find a place to rent, and you're going to have your most success with private landlords, not right. going to some company and doing the application and it's being decided somewhere else. But as far as transitional housing goes, we really only have one house in Buncombe that will accept somebody on the registry. And some of that is due because of the location. So it's located in a place that's going to be approved. Then some of the other houses, because these houses are in neighborhoods and communities, and so the people that live around them kind of know what the house is, and maybe they have some unwritten agreement or something, I don't know. But sometimes they'll be like, we can accept everybody except if you're on the registry. Yeah. As the coordinator of a local reentry council in North Carolina, I would say I'm appreciative of this program, this agency, this partnership. Anybody that's looking to serve individuals that's being released and returning to the community, it's always an added benefit. And for them to get this kit upon release, putting something tangible in their hands, but it's also going to give them an intangible of hope. And I think it's going to help people see that, I really do have an opportunity to make it out here. A lot of times you inside and you're about to get out and you hear a lot of the downside or the bad stories, or you hear about who came back. but to have this kit, and it comes with names of people who have been released, who's successful, who willing to serve as a mentor of some sort, or even to have a conversation with. I just think everything this kit provides is going to be beneficial for those returning home. And so I'm glad about this, and I hope everyone will support OurJourney in their mission to help those returning to their community.